Well, it's almost time to take on the next gym leader of the Kalos region, but before we do that, I realised that I may have missed a few spots when I first went into Azure Bay and around the surrounding area, so I figured I'd return here before we take on the next gym leader. And one bit that I somehow forgot to check out was this little bit here, and apparently there is indeed an item, a water stone in fact. I don't know how useful it will be right now, but it's great to have. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, I may have missed exploring an entire island in Azure Bay, so we're going to check it out and see if I'm actually right with that. So here we are back here once again, and I think there's an island to the left that I somehow forgot to explore because I didn't think I could get up here, but I think if I go around this way, I don't think I went fully round this way, did I? Let's have a look. I mean, it doesn't help that the camera angle is so zoomed in, but yeah, look at that. I've somehow missed an entire island. Anyway, let's not use the repel. Let's do some Pokemon battling while we're here. Yeah, my god, I somehow missed an entire island, so we've got a deep sea tooth. Oh, that's a suspicious rock. Also, I did do a tiny bit of training, but honestly not a huge amount, so some of my Pokemon have leveled up a little bit since last time, but nothing major. Although I did level up Staravia a little bit, and I decided to teach Staravia Fly, even though we can't obviously use Fly right now. I mean, outside of battle, until we get the next gym badge. But seeing as we're here and my repel's worn off, I might as well just do a quick couple of battles while we're here, just do some last minute experience like collecting. This looks suspicious. I thought so. A hyper potion. Well, gladly take the hyper potion. And is there anything? Oh yes, another item. A deep sea scale. Okay, so both this deep sea items. Anything else around here? Oh, hello. A TM. Ooh, cross scissor. Okay. That actually could be handy for the next gym. Huh. Question is, can any of my Pokemon learn cross scissor as is? Let's have a look. Oh. Only Scolipede can learn it right now, which is a bit unfortunate. But you know what? Maybe it could be useful. I don't know if Scolipede can learn it automatically. I think it can, but I'm not sure if it can learn it automatically in this game or not. But you know what? Seeing as we got the TM for that, we might as well. So we got Bug Bite already. But Cross Scissor might actually be a better bet. Yeah, you know what? We're going to replace Bug Bite with Cross Scissor. Okay, I'm glad I did decide to go down here. Because when I was editing the last session, I got a bit suspicious about a certain bit of land, and I thought I may have somehow missed exploring a little bit of Azure Bay, and it turns out I did. And in fact, I only discovered that water stone. I only discovered the water stone before I actually started recording this. So I ended up restarting the game and got the and just reloaded it to show that I actually got that water stone. So there we go. Right, I don't think that's well, I think that's everything around here for now. I don't think there's much else to see right now. So what we're going to do, we're going to head back to Coumarine City, and we're going to take on our next gym leader. So let's go surf back, Lapras. Right then, back in Coumarine City, and now it's time to take on our fourth gym leader. Is there like a sign on this? Yes, there is. Coumarine City Pokemon Gym. Gym leader Ramos. The old growth is still in bloom, which implies it to be a grass-type gym. So I've got a couple of Pokemon ready to go for this, but I'm sure a couple of neutral options will do fairly okay in this gym as well. So we should be all right. So let's get ourselves warmed up by doing a stretch there, and let's head on inside and hopefully get our fourth gym badge. Coumarine City Gym. Oh my. Okay, this is quite the building. How's the bout, little sprout? You got it figured out yet, champ? Yes. Old man Ramos' gym is all about grass. It's simple, right? You see a vine hanging in front of you and you just grab right on. and hang on for dear life. That's maybe the most important part of all, right, pal? I guess so. So, I guess we'll do some rope climbing. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, I see a trainer over there. That looks like a dead end over there, so let's just go this way. Sweet! Oh man, I kind of miss doing some rope swinging. Behold, the power of green, the power of nature. Okay then, well, this will be a good warm-up for Staravia, but I wouldn't mind leveling up Charmeleon and maybe even Scolipede. Well, let's see what kind of levels we're talking about. Okay, level 32. So we're kinda just about on the right. Like, I guess we're kind of on the edge of like where I want to be in terms of levels. Also, that did a fairly decent amount of damage. I don't know if Quick Attack is gonna knock it out. Well, we'll give it a go. It's probably not. Oh, only just, although you're just going to waste your time using Leer. That's absolutely fine. If you want to waste your time doing that, that's absolutely fine. There we go. Save the aerial ace for a little while. Perfect. And Chase? Is that how you get? Is that how you say your name? From where do you get your power? From having a Pokemon that's super effective against you. Maybe if we grew more trees and shrubs around here, our grass-type Pokemon would get stronger. Maybe. I don't know. Or just go back out into the wild and actually, you know, do some proper training. Anyway, more rope swinging. Very nice. That was where I saw before. It looked like a dead end down below. There wasn't anyone down there, was there? No, it doesn't look like it was, so that's fine. Okay, ooh, we got some options here. Okay, we got some options. I see someone to the left. Okay, interestingly, we can also go to the right. So someone to the right. I think I got my lefts and rights wrong, haven't I? Let's try that again. So I've got someone to the right, and there's something to the left, which interestingly seems to go a bit further around. But let's go this way for now and actually battle this person. Just get some extra experience before we take on the gym leader. And hopefully some extra experience will help us out. Okay, 3 Pokemon, that's good. Starting off with Ferroseed. Although I might be better off using Charmeleon, because aren't you like part Steel type? I mean, you look like you're part Steel type. So let's just switch to Charmeleon. Okay, Pin Missile, that's not going to do much. And only 2 hits, so that sucks to be you. Do a Flame Burst for now. There we go, good stuff there, Charmeleon. Lombra, okay, yes, I do want to switch Pokemon. Now let's bring out Scolipede. Kind of on the lower end of the levels, but hopefully... Oh, actually, you are about to level up, actually, so that's going to help. Hopefully your newly learned Cross Scissor will help us out. Let's give it a go. Okay, of course you're going to use Fake Out, because that's stupid of you, and you've been poisoned, and yeah, I couldn't flinch, but I flinched so I can't move, but that's absolutely fine, because... I tell you what, instead of using Cross Scissor for the time being, let's use Venoshock. Because, yeah, you kind of fell for my trap there, Lombra. There we go. Nice. And there we go, a level up for your reward. There we go. What's your next Pokemon? Carnivine. Yeah, I better switch Pokemon just in case it knows a flying type move. Yeah, let's switch to Staravia. I was tempted to train up Staravia to evolve it into a Staraptor, but I think we'll be fine. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Okay, you're going to waste your time using Ingrain, that's absolutely fine. Because literally one more aerial ace will finish you off. And indeed it did. So that was a waste of time there, Carnivine. And that's a nice level up for Staravia. Good, good. I can't remember when you evolve into Staraptor. But even if you don't evolve, we should be alright. Keep on climbing right to the top. Hard to believe that old man Ramos goes up and down this thing every day. He must have a secret elevator somewhere in this on this building. Right, well, let's go up here, but I suspect this is a dead end, and indeed it is. But that's fine. We'll just go this way. And then, rather disappointingly, we're going back down. It was disappointing that we climbed up quite a bit, only to go back down. Well, at least we got another battle. My Pokemon and I will share the joy of defeating you. Oh dear, yeah, about that. Brook. Okay, Roselia. You know, let's give Fly a go. Take to the skies, Staravia. Nice. Yeah, I had a feeling you had poison points, but you know what? It's fine. As long as I knock you out in one go, that'll do me. And I can take care of the poison after. Wormadam. Keep battling. Wormadam shuddered. Yes, you should, even though I'm poisoned. I should be able to knock you out pretty easily. There we go, nicely done. And I'll take care of your poison in a bit, Staravia. And now come the flood of tears of regret. Yeah. Well, you did your best, but your best was not good enough. You know, it's my Pokemon that wipe away my tears after a frustrating defeat. Aye, indeed. Anyway, let me just very quickly heal up Staravia. Thankfully, I've got a couple of antidotes. Kinda wish I had normal potions, actually. Oh, wait, I do. Oh, perfect. Huh, I don't know where those potions came from, but I'll gladly take them. Question is, do we have one more trainer to battle before we get to Ramos? I kinda hope so, because I kinda want Staravia to level up possibly one more, but we'll see. Oh, he got a slide. Okay, so maybe Ramos does legit, like, climb up this tower at least. Oh, I was hoping to see more of the slide from here. Alright, fair enough. We'll go this way then. Okay, there's one more person, that's good. One more person, that's fine with me. To realise our true potential, my Pokemon and I must become connected on an emotional level. You know what? So do I. Twiggy? Actually, this wouldn't be a bad gym to have my Ms. Mime, thinking about it. If some of these grass-type Pokemon are also poison, but you know what? It's fine. We've got 3 Pokemon that can take care of most of these grass-type Pokemon, so we should be alright. Ooh, we tried to use Stun Spore. No chance of that happening, Gloom. Okay, good. Level up. So that will definitely help out even more. Executor. Let's keep battling. Let's keep Staravia out for a bit. Ooh, I'm actually surprised you survived that. Oof. Strong moves there, and you know what? We're not taking any chances. We're just going to use Aerial Ace. Nice healthy amount of experience points though. It looks like you and your Pokemon are even more in tune with one another than my team is. Indeed we are, because Staravia is a badass and is going to be even more of a badass because Staravia is evolving at the perfect moment. Hell yeah. Yeah, Ramos, you're doomed now. Nice. We got ourselves a Staraptor just in time for the gym battle. And you know what? I think we are going to learn close combat. And you know what? We're gonna keep Endeavour for now. We're gonna forget Quick Attack because honestly, I think Quick Attack's not gonna be that much use anymore for Staraptor. Close combat, even though that probably won't be any help in this gym battle, could potentially be useful if I do decide to keep Staraptor. I never forget the bitter taste of defeat. It's something I don't want my Pokemon to experience ever again. Well, when it comes to Pokemon battling, you learn either through winning or losing. Anyway, there we go, 46 hit points, and you know what, I think for the gym leader, I think we'll start with Staraptor. And I'll only bring out Charmeleon and Scolipede if necessary, although... No, we'll start with Staraptor. And we'll just take it from there. And just like that, we've made it. Oh, I tell you what, going down that slide is going to be fun, isn't it? Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. But in the meantime... I was about to say, is that a giant pair of scissors he's holding? Oh, so you've made it clear up here. I'm the gym leader. Ramos is the name. So what do you think, whippersnapper? Did you enjoy the garden playground I made with these sturdy plants of mine? Their strength is a sign of misstrength as a gardener and a gym leader. You sure you're up to facing all that? Of course I am. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I am pretty sure my Pokemon are going to be decently leveled. Bring it on, Ramos. Ooh, starting with a jump bluff. Okay. Kinda glad I decided not to start with Scolipede. Okay, you're only level 30. That's fine. So let's start with a fly and see what kind of damage that does. Oh, complete knockouts. Nicely done there, Staraptor. Go-Goat. Oh, okay. Keep battling for now. Oh, here we go, level 34. Wow, that's quite the step up. Are you using your strongest Pokemon already? Huh. Because if so, that's kinda surprising. Oh, wow. Trickle hit. I tell you what, Staraptor is absolutely beasting this. Nice. And Weeping Bell. Ooh. Yeah, actually, keeping him a Ms. Mime actually would have been perfect. I tell you what, let's save Staraptor for now. Let's bring out Charmeleon. And we'll go from there. So actually, as it turns out, I didn't need to use Scolipede after all. But you know what? That's absolutely fine. Yeah, Weeping Bell, level 31. Why did you bring out Go-Goat so early? Oh yeah, I absolutely did not need to do extra training. As I said, I only did a tiny amount, but I kind of got fed up of constantly going back and forth, going down that monorail just to heal my Pokemon up whenever I went down to the sea routes to do my training, so as a result, I didn't do that much training, and as it turns out, I think that was for the best, because I just defeated Ramos very easily. You can't take things too quickly when it comes to forming a friendship with your Pokemon, Sprout. Wow, that's an awful lot of money. Who did I give the amulet coin to? You believe in your Pokemon, and I believe in you too. Mighty oaks from acorns grow. Go on then, you've earned it. Here's your own plant badge, Sprout. Oh, thank you very much there, Ramos. That ended up being a lot easier than I anticipated. If you got yourself a plant badge, then you can use the HM fly even when not battling. Okay, so now we can fly back with relative ease. And have this TM Grass Knot, which I don't think you actually got a chance to use, did you? Use it to trip your opponent up in the grass. The heavier the opponent, the harder it will fall and the more it will hurt. Ain't it a marvel? Frail little blades of grass can break through concrete even. I can't help admiring that strength. Oh, there we go. The gate is open. We get to have a little bit of fun now. Let's do this. Down the slide we go. Well, that was fun. At least I'm assuming it was fun, but sadly we didn't get a POV shot of the us properly going down the slides, but never mind. So you cut our leader down to size, did you? Then I'll give it up to you. Look, there's your name engraved forever in those mysterious statues. Indeed, so there we go, another gym badge gotten. And I think, on that note, I think it's pretty much time to leave. But now that we can use Fly to go to other places, or go back to previously visited places, I'm just wondering if there's anywhere I need to, like, immediately go to right now. Now, I know that there's probably a couple of items that I've missed in previous places. Like, I think I missed an item in... Oh, I think there's a couple of caves I may have missed some items, but... it's not the worst thing in the world. Although, having said that, while we're at it, let me just do some Pokemon rearranging. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think the next gym is in Lumio City, and that's electric if I'm not mistaken. So probably best to start rearranging my team a little bit, and bringing in a Pokemon that will be very good. Although actually, do I want to train up that Eevee? My second Eevee? Because I did get a comment saying the nature that it has is ideal to evolve it into an Espeon, and that is kind of tempting, I'm not gonna lie. It is very tempting. But in the meantime, do I have any ground-type Pokemon? I do, I have two. So I've got Sandile and Cubone. I wouldn't mind training up Cubone and evolving into a Marowak if I could find the thick club. But I don't know if I could be bothered doing that, so maybe it'll be worth training up Sandile. You know what? I'm going to train up Sandile. Why not? Let's train up Sandile a little bit. Because we got Amora, but that's only rock and ice, so it's not going to be that protected against the electric type Pokemon. Question is, do I want to train up this Eevee? I think for now I'm not. I think we're just going to focus on training up a Pokemon that might be necessary to train up, so let's switch Sandile around. And also, someone has the... I'm pretty sure someone has the Amulet Coin. Who has the Amulet Coin? Well, first of all, let's have a look and see what kind of moves Sandile knows. I mean, not great moves, but hopefully we can get that changed once we evolve you. Okay, it was Charmeleon that had the Amulet Coin. Okay, that's good. But other than that... Okay, well, obviously Lapras won't be any use against the electric type gym, but we'll bring Lapras with us for now, just in case there's going to be any random bits of water to surf across. And we'll just take it from there, really. Anyway, that'll do for now. Let's head out of Coumarine City, and let's carry on with our journey. And actually... Oh, I was about to say, let's see what's further south of here, but first we've got a holo clip. Oh, it's Lysandra. Professor Sycamore told me you can now wield Mega Evolution. That is truly wonderful. With that power, you can steer your future in a better direction. We can't just cover up the old filth with new filth. I implore you to consider what we need to do to change the world into a new beautiful world. Okay. Fair enough. But let's just leave that for now and let's head down south and see what we got. Also, you look important. I need to get to Lumio City, but the gate is closed due to a power outage. How could a power outage happen anyway? I mean, the Kalos power plant is right there on Route 13. Okay. Did you know that some Pokemon can change their appearance in battle depending on their ability? I believe so. Hey yo, take this. Some black sludge. Ooh, is that for poison? You can also totally mess with opponents by using the trick move to force it on one of their Pokemon that isn't a poison type. Okay. Well, I mean... Doesn't, Scolipede have an item right now? Well, having said that... Oh, hang on. An item to be held by Pokemon gradually restores hit points to poison-type Pokemon. It damages any other type. Oh, I see. No, I'm thinking of a different item, aren't I? I mean, I could give that to Scolipede, but... Nah, let's leave it for now. Hi there, you'll find Route 13 right through this gate. Okay. Oh, how dare you keep us waiting? Sorry? Ha, just kidding, trainer. We weren't really waiting for you. We were on our way to the power plant at Professor Sycamore's request, but the gate connecting Lumios to Route 13 has been shut by a mysterious power outage. We have to investigate. Hey, so there's Central Kalos and Coastal Kalos, right? Can you tell me what comes next? Another one. I'm just going to give you the answer. It's Mountain Kalos, so I'm going to take the opportunity to power up your Pokedex again. Okay, so that should be the third Kalos Pokedex, if I'm not mistaken. You know, you look different somehow. Your face seems more mature. Just joshing with you. I'll be taking my leave now. Okay, well, bon voyage to you two as well. Well, on that note, let's see what we got down here. Route 13. Lumio's Badlands. Oh my, okay. Ooh, is this a... Oh man, we got a bit of a sandstorm going on here. Also, what was that? What was that I just saw in the ground? I saw you. I see some dust clouds. Come back here. I want to see what kind of Pokemon it is, because if it's more ground-type Pokemon, that could be very... Oh! Gibble! Huh. Well, I mean, that could potentially be a good ground-type Pokemon to have. Okay. Right, Gibble. Right, okay. Alright, let's bring out Lapras. I'm gonna try and catch you. Oh, you know takedown. That's not ideal, if you're gonna use it on yourself. Okay, wasn't expecting a Gibble. Oh, I was hoping that would poison you, paralyze you. The problem is, any other move is gonna knock it out. No, it's gonna knock it out if I use another move. I really wanted to paralyze you, unless I could poison you. Oh, but I can't switch out, of course. I mean, we'll give it a go, but I will not be surprised if this doesn't work. Let's use a Great Ball, but I know for a fact this will fail. Yep, sure enough. Wow, not even one shake. So hit by a sandstorm and a sand tomb. Yeah, the problem is I don't think I can use another move. I mean, I could use Rain Dance to get rid of the... you know, let's use Rain Dance and get rid of this sandstorm. Although we'll probably use sandstorm again, won't it? There we go. That's much better. Okay, we're just exchanging weather. We're just exchanging weather effects right now. really want to weaken Gibble, but I think Body Slam's going to be too much. But you know what? We're just going to do it. Let's just do it. I have a feeling it's going to knock it out. Yeah, it did. Okay, that's unfortunate. But at least we now know that Gibble can spawn around here. So with that knowledge, might not be a bad idea to see if I can actually catch a Gibble, rather than maybe train up this Sandile that I've got. But in the meantime, let me just do some quick Pokemon healing, and then we'll get back to Route 13. Right, so back to Route 13, and sure enough, here's another Pokemon, but the question is it another Gibble, or is it actually just a random Pokemon? Oh! Okay, so it is different Pokemon. I wouldn't mind catching a Gibble, but I actually won't say no to a Trapinch and, you know, eventually get a Flygon. You know... Oh, you've got a move, haven't you? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well in that case then, if I can't switch Pokemon, then I'm just gonna try and use a Quick Ball. Let's use a Quick Ball while we're seeing as I can't switch out to Sandile. Sweet. All right, that's good enough for me. Trapinch was caught. Okay. I mean, I'll keep Sandile with me for now, but I think I want to bring Trapinch with me. Trapinch, the ant pit Pokemon. It lives in arid desert. It makes a sloping pit trap in sand where it patiently awaits prey. I think I remember seeing that in new Pokemon Snap. In the desert level, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, okay, quick question. You know what, I think I'd rather have the Trapinch. As much as I'd like to train up Sandile, it's going to be a bit of a... It's definitely going to be a time-consuming thing to do so. I'm going to change my plans, and I'm going to bring Trapinch with me. Even though I don't think it will evolve into Flygon anytime soon, if I can at least evolve it into a Vibrava before we get to the next gym, that will still be good for me. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to bring Trapinch with us, even though I still wouldn't mind catching. Even though I would like to still try and catch that Gibble. But then again, I also do have Axew if I wanted a Dragon-type Pokemon. But actually, no. Hang on. Isn't Flygon part Dragon-type when it evolves? So actually, that might not be necessary, even though... I don't know. Well, we're going to stick with Trapinch anyway. But if I can catch another... well, if I can catch a Gibble, then I'll absolutely do that. Anyway, let's just switch Pokemon around and train up Trapinch for the time being. And we'll carry on down Route 13, but I did notice that there was a rail for the roller skates, so let's do some investigating. Let's do some... Oops. Oh, I would say do some investigating, but a Pokemon decided to burrow right in front of me. Ah, Dugtrio. Oh, actually, they might be worth some decent experience points if they're like the Dugtrio that I keep encountering in Pokemon Yellow. Then they were worth quite a decent amount of experience points. And using Sand Tomb, so probably just as well I brought out Chestnut. This should be no problem. Let's use Seed Bomb. Wow, that hardly did anything. Nice. Let's see what kind of experience points we're looking at. Not as much as I thought, actually. That's a little lower than I thought it would be, but never mind. Right, let's see what's down this way. Although, while we're here... Get the item finder out. A smooth rock. Okay. Don't think that's going to be any use right now, but we'll take it anyway. Ooh, do I want to go this way? Oh, go on, let's go this way. Although I think this is just a shortcut, isn't it? I think this is just a shortcut that I just went down. Okay, we got another chance of catching a Gibble. So let's try it again. Let's once again bring out Lapras, and we'll try Body Slam again. Okay, once again, it's using Takedown. Right, use Body Slam. If it paralyzes the Gibble, then I will try to catch it, but if it doesn't... Okay, it didn't, sadly, so... Unfortunately, I'm... Ooh, actually, if you use Takedown again, that would be useful. But you're in the red, so let's give this a go, but I suspect a Great Ball's not going to be good enough. Yeah, just as I thought. I mean, I do have a couple of Ultra Balls, but I don't really want to use them. But I think I might have to. I mean, I got 3. And I think I can buy Ultra Balls now anyway, so actually, I should actually buy some Ultra Balls. Are you kidding me? You broke straight out. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm not able to paralyze you, so... I'll carry on using the Ultra Balls, but if I don't catch you after these attempts, I'm just going to have to knock you out, unfortunately. Oh. But at least that worked. Okay, we have some options now. In fact, so much so, I might actually bring this Gibble with me after all. But if I do, I might have to turn on the experience share, at least temporarily. Anyway, Gibble, the land shark Pokemon. It nests in horizontal holes warmed by geothermal heat. Those who get too close can expect to be pounced on and bitten. And to be honest, I don't think I want to get bitten by teeth like that. Anyway, there's a hidden item somewhere. Well, that's not a hidden item, that's a Pokemon, but at least I've stopped right in front of the Pokemon. Anyway, we've got a Trapinch. I wonder if you also got the Arena Trap ability. Yes, you do. Okay, that's unfortunate. So I guess we're just going to have to bulldoze our way out of this. Okay, that actually did quite a bit of damage, actually. Okay. Okay. Oh, of course you're going to use Bide. But I should be able to knock you out before then anyway, which is absolutely fine. Okay, you actually did pretty well there, Trapinch. Okay. You know what? I don't think there's any harm. I don't think there's going to be any harm in, you know, bringing Trapinch along with me as well as Gibble. Anyway, we've got a Wild Dug trio. Okay. Question is, who am I going to leave behind? While we're going through this area, if I'm going to train up... Oh, cool. Oh, you can't switch... You've got that ability as well. Oh, screw you, Dug Trio. Wow, that actually did a lot more damage than I thought. I have a horrible feeling Trapinch is going to get knocked out. Ooh, not quite. So speed fell, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. No, it's not. Ah, that's unfortunate. Ah, unlucky Trapinch. Okay, well, we're gonna... Ooh, you know what? Let's troll the Dug Trio. Let's use Scolipede. Let's use this nice simple Poison Tail. Because that's what you deserve, Dug Trio. And there we go. Right, well, we can't, Oh my god, what's with all these Pokemon? Go away! Go away, Pokemon. I want to... Oh my god, these Pokemon are already starting to become rather annoying. Oh dear, and it's a Trapinch. So I probably can't flee this, so I'm just going to have to get this battle over and done with. Just use a power-up punch. And of course you're going to use Bulldoze, which is going to be super effective against Lucario, because screw you, Trap Punch. And my voice just sounded like it just died there for a second, because I was trying to say a bit too much there before I ran out of breath there. Go me! Alright, let's just abandon that item for now. We can always come back for that. I'm just going to ignore that person for now. Apparently there's an item around here. And of course, yet another bloody Pokemon. These Pokemon are really starting to annoy me now. You are really starting to annoy me now, Dugtrio. Really starting to annoy me, so you know what, just for that, I'm Mega Evolving. Even though it's completely pointless. And time consuming, but... you know what, I'll get to see this badass animation again. Yeah, screw you, Dugtrio. All that just for a nest ball. Okay, well now that we're finally back here, let me go back and heal my Pokemon, and I'm also going to do some rearranging because I'm going to train up both Gibble and Trapinch. See how we get on with that. Alright, so I've got Gibble with me, and just to help speed things up a little bit in terms of leveling up my two new Pokemon, I've temporarily turned on the experience share. And in case you're wondering which Pokemon I sent back, I decided to send back a Scolipede. Because I don't think I'll be needing Scolipede for a little while. And, I was going to leave behind Charmeleon, but... Charmeleon's not too far off from reaching the level required to evolve it into a Charizard. So, I figured I might as well keep Charmeleon just to level it up to a Charizard. Which, funny enough, will mean that Charizard will not be much use against the next gym. But you know what? That's absolutely fine. Also, these constant Dugtrio are starting to annoy me. But you know what? It's free experience. For me, at least. Oh, of course you can use Magnitudes. Not too bad, but you know what? These constant Dugtrio are gonna annoy me. At least you can see where the Pokemon are, but the problem is, if they come from the bottom of the screen, by the time you notice it, it's too late. Pokemon around here will pop out at you. Maybe the electricity from the power plant has something to do with it. Yeah, probably. There is an item somewhere. Also, I'm being chased down by... I'm being chased down by a Pokemon here. Well, interesting. It looks like if I leave it, it just disappear. But wow, they are actively charging after me. This is going to get so old so quick, especially when it's constantly bloody Dugtrio. But I'll keep battling for now. But I don't know if Repel will actually have any effect. It probably won't make the dust cloud disappear. Ooh, a Heat Rock. But maybe it will force the Pokemon to run away. Yeah, like every time I move, you're heading towards me. What if I used a Repel? If I used a Repel... I got a Max Repel, but I think I got a Super Repel still, haven't I? Yes, I do. So if I use a Super Repel, does that mean you go backwards? Or does that just get rid of you entirely? No. It still kind of follows you, so that's kind of annoying, unless it just applied to this one. Anyway, we've got another Gibble, but I can't be bothered battling too many times, so let's just leave it behind for now. So now that I've got rid of that Pokemon, does that actually actively keep the Pokemon away? No, it doesn't, so it looks like a repel is completely useless. So a repel is completely useless. Okay, good to know. At least it was just a super repel. I've not used any of the max repels which I bought before I started recording this session. I don't really want to waste my time too much with battling these Pokemon. Yeah, this is going to get irritating so quickly, this. This is really going to get irritating. Like, it's almost as if you cannot avoid these Pokemon. Well, okay, if these Pokemon want to be utter jerks, I'm going to just unleash all hell on them. Well, at least Trapinch grew to level 28, so we'll keep on leveling up these Pokemon for now. What if I get on... Can I get on the bike? Okay, so walking into the dust cloud definitely is... Well, into the sandstorm is not ideal, but... Interestingly, I can actually... Oh, boy. Okay, but I can't go any further right now because there's a bend in the wire right now. Maybe there's another way through, or maybe there's something else I need to do. Oh wait, no, I just went. Oh, it's probably because of the wind. Okay, I mean that makes sense. It's probably something to do with the wind. Those Team Flare people in those red suits. Nobody who's worth anything hangs out with a group wearing garish outfits like that. Indeed. Yeah, so if you're running into the wind, that's not going to help you. Also, these Dugtrio are really starting to annoy me. And the worst thing is I can't really do anything about it. But, you know, I guess that's what we get. Anyway, so I'm guessing if I stay on this path, we should be fine. Also, aha! I wonder if that's where the power plant is. Okay, let's not go over there just yet. I want to see what else is around here. Clearly the wind... is not ideal. So actually, if I stand still for long enough, maybe the Pokemon will despawn. Oh, wait a minute, what is this? Okay. Okay. Passes need to unlock this door, so that's the actual power plant. Why does that kind of remind me of that gigantic building in Pokemon Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness? Also, I was nowhere near you and you managed to stop me? Oh, screw you, Dugtrio. You are really starting to piss me off now with these constant appearances. You are really starting to piss me off now. So let me just once again surf right in your faces and knock you out with relative ease, and as a result get a level up for Lapras. Because screwed the constant Dugtrio. Also, Chestnut grew to level 37. Definitely don't need to level you up, but as I said, I'm just using the experience share just to level up. Some of the other Pokemon for now, like Trapinch and Gibble. At least for now, but then again, there's a good chance I might do some off-camera. Oh my god, these Pokemon are really starting to annoy me now. These Pokemon are really starting to annoy me. So, let's get out of here. I am kind of annoyed with these Pokemon right now. It's just so slow going right now. Oh wait, the wind's died down. Wait a minute, the wind's died down. So does the wind just randomly pick up and... Does the wind randomly pick up and disappear at random? Because if so... Perfect opportunity. Oh. Okay, I guess not. Oh no, there we go, we got some speed now. There we go. So I guess we need to just do a little bit of a run-up. Right, okay, that's clearly an item. Yes, it is. A PP up. And, ooh, do any of my Pokemon know Rock Smash? I don't think they do. Well, actually, I could temporarily teach Rock Smash. To... Well, I suppose I could temporarily teach it to the likes of Gibble or Trapinch. Let's teach it to Trapinch for now. I mean, what do you know? Mud Slap, Bide, Bulldoze, and Rock Slide. You know what? I don't think I'll be using Bide anytime soon, so let's just forget that for now. But there's got to be something down this way. Ooh, but I'll take a star piece though. That's very nice. Some nice extra treasure. What's down here? Also... Okay, just as I thought, a hyper potion. Also, we've got a slope here. Can I go on my bike? And... I thought I could. Unless there's a way around here. Oh, there is. Oh, there totally is. Okay. Charge beam. Okay. Might be handy. Might not be, but we'll see. Okay, that's a dead end. That's fine. So, let's go back this way. I think there's a... Oh, wait. I think this is the other item that I saw before. But, of course, there's always a Pokemon guarding this. Oh, Graveler. Okay, I think this is the first time we encounter Graveler. But you know what? I can't be bothered battling it, so I'll leave you alone for now, Graveler. And instead, let me just grab this item. I think that was the item I saw before. Just a burn heal. Nothing major, but at least that's fine. Let's just do a quick bit of exploring this way. Let's see what this says. Electric-type Pokemon are immune to paralysis, indeed. Okay, riding a bike along here definitely helps, that's for sure. So, okay, so back up to Route 13 there. Okay, we've got a bridge here. Okay, oh wow. Okay, this whole area is completely surrounded by the power plant. What the heck? Also, would you go away, you stupid burrowing Pokemon? Let me guess. Yeah, what surprise? Yet another Dugtrio. You are really starting to piss me off now, Dugtrio. Really starting to piss me off now. Yeah, get out of here, you stupid Dugtrio. I am sick and tired of battling you all the time. But let me just get off the bike, because let's now go down this way. Let's see where this goes, although I think that was just a shortcut. Okay, yet another entrance. Okay, so it looks like this power plant is going to be a lot bigger area than I thought. Okay, yet another bit of the power plant. Also, an item there. Can I just do some rock hopping? Yes, I can. A flame plate. Okay. Well, it looks like it's using power from a variety of sources. So we've got wind power there. Looks like geothermal there. So this is quite a serious power plant, this. But yeah, being on a bike definitely helps. Okay, so I think we've pretty much seen what we can see right now. The gates to Lumiose won't open, so power plant is running, so what could be going on? So that's clearly the way back to Lumiose. But let's go this way for now, which at the moment takes me nowhere. Apart from an item. A sunstone, okay, cool. So clearly we're going to have to be dealing with some Team Flare grunts right now, aren't we? So maybe it'll be a good idea to switch my Pokemon around a little bit. Wow, I did not even see that Pokemon come out of the ground there. And what a surprise, it's yet another stupid Duck Trio. And you know what we do with stupid Duck Trio? We absolutely humiliate them. And Lucario grew to level 36. Ooh, but Gibble grew to level 27, more importantly. Ooh, anyone want to learn Dragon Claw? Yes, I do want you to learn Dragon Claw. Because who knows, we might need a Dragon-type Pokemon anyway. Ooh. Oh, and you're evolving. Okay, that was quick. Ooh, I'll gladly take that. Neat. I forgot you evolved somewhat earlier than some of the other, like, Dragon-type Pokemon. Gabite, there we go. No new moves, but that's absolutely fine. Right, what was I going to say? So, clearly we're going to be dealing with a bunch of Team Flare grunts, so might not be a bad idea just to maybe change my Pokemon squad a little bit to potentially help out with battling some of these Team Flare grunts. So, you know what? I think once again we're going to head back, and I'm going to do some minor squad changes. And hopefully we can not have too much trouble against Team Flare.